So we're looking at the gem avocado, which started flowering kind of late, but it seems like that's the one that has the most BBs, or fruit set I should say. That was one. There's another. I haven't really counted. I know it does have a few little BBs hanging around here. Come in there, there's a few. Focus. There's another little one. Not a whole lot, but let's see if I could get it to focus on that. Anyhow, there's trying to get it to focus on the BB, but apparently it doesn't want it. Another small little BB. Another small BBs right here. Like I said, not a whole lot. They're just scattered around the whole tree. Just little BBs here and there. But this is a gem. Like I said, this one kind of started flowering after the other ones, but it seems like it's gonna have the best fruit set so far. There's still a lot of closed flowers though, but it's a fruit set on the gem. So this is the Carmen. This is a small tree, so this one had the first fruit set, so it had a lot of little BBs, but they're falling off, of course. But oh well, can't focus on that very well. But there's a little BB back there, another one right there. Like I said, this is a very small tree. It did have a small little fruit set. A lot of the BBs are actually falling off of this one. Not too sure why, but it just calls whatever I guess it can't hold, or if it's too young, I guess it's not gonna be ready to hold any fruit. So, but it is, like I said, it is a small tree. This is a Carmen. This here is my bacon. I have not seen any fruit on this. It had, I want to say it had the most flowers from all of the trees, but not a single fruit set on this that I could find. Haven't found anything yet, so I could be proven wrong again. But this tree's about, I want to say maybe 5 foot. 5'5", I want to say, maybe around there. It had a very, very heavy fruit set. I mean, flowering, but no fruit set on it whatsoever. Haven't found any, at least. I keep looking and I don't quite see anything here. So, but anyhow, that's a nice branch that's growing there. It's like taking off big time. But This is the bacon. Still has some flowers, still pushing flowers, just no fruit set. It's growing nicely. So here we are at the lamb. Lamb has little clusters of fruit. It has set fruit, some bigger size BBs and smaller size BBs. So, and this one, it's it just depends where you're at on the branches. There's a couple BBs on these two branches here. Well, more than a couple. This just kind of count like 5 or 6 just on that branch alone. Down here, another BB down there. It has a lot of BBs. Whether they hold or not, that's a different story. First time it flowered, it had a whole bunch of BBs as well, and it ended up only holding 4 avocados. But this tree is growing and growing. It's over 13 feet tall now. It just keeps growing. We discussed whether or not to top it, but we're choosing to just let it keep growing. So, but like I said, this has the best fruit set so far that I could see. Has a lot of BBs everywhere, but not very many flowers on the bottom portion, which the last time it flowers, that's where all the fruit was hanging on the bottom. It had 4 fruit that they pretty much, we ate them and they're delicious. I actually picked up another small lamb. I mean, we're talking a grafted seedling, so it's tiny. It's about 1 foot tall, but we're gonna plant another one. Like I said, this here is a lamb. Now we're at the Pinkerton. I think it's pretty much done flowering. Maybe a few stragglers here and there, but no fruit set. And this tree's only about 4 foot tall, so, or 3.5. But yeah, it's tiny. It's a tiny tree. So I'm kind of glad it didn't fruit. So no fruit set at all. No BBs, no nothing. It's growing some new branches, which is good. Hopefully it fills out real nice. A lot of those where the flowers are blooming, all the stems, some are starting to fall off, as you can see on the ground or in the mulch. So, but that is the Pinkerton. Let me swing over to a Charwell or Charwell. No flowers on this, but it's looking good. I planted it, finally put it in the ground, but it's looking real good. I noticed some of the leaves when we got almost, I want to say the upper 80s. I thought it was something eating the leaves, but it turns out that you could see they burned because of the sun, because they're so small and tender. So, but I never shaded it, but I just keep watering it. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. If it does, I guess I'll prop an umbrella on top of this. So, but this is the Charwell. No flowers, so obviously no fruit set. This is the Reed avocado. Flowers are just starting to get going on this. A few were open in the last video I took, but it's a lot of closed flowers. Kind of scary to see how many leaves are falling off, but it's pushing out a lot of new growth. But it is scary to see your tree that was completely full go bare like this. But as you can see, a whole bunch of new growth coming out. So not too worried. Look at the size of that puppy. But this is the Reed. Flowers are looking chunky on this though. Way bigger flowers than the other trees. There's some puny little ones, but the size difference in the flowers is these are way bigger. I'm thinking big fruit, big flowers maybe. I don't know. I never really paid a bunch of attention to it. But you can see some of the avocados now, so they're not as hidden. All the leaves are falling, so I'll keep them there. Hopefully my gardener doesn't blow them away. He's always blowing them away, so when he mows the lawn. But no fruits yet on this, and very few flowers open, so looks like we might get some rain again. But got a little, I mean, a spread, so like the sky sneezed. That's about as much rain as we got the other day, and not much. It's supposed to get more tomorrow, but we'll see. But anyhow, this is the reed. Believe it or not, this little tiny Gwen, geez, it's growing fast. It was about a foot. It's longer than a foot now. They're growing really quick. But this Gwen, it did have flowers. I pinched them off though. I didn't want any energy going to the flowers, so I want root development and leaf development, some branches. That's the Gwen. This one with the little small straw is another lamb. As you can see, it's pushing out a lot of growth. I have underneath the canopy, so these get early morning sun, and then the rest of the day they're in the shade. So trying to baby them. That's a bay leaf tree in the little bottle. I kind of dug it up with the root, and it wilted the first day, and now it's all peppy. So I might hopefully if it roots, I'll plant that, put it in a pot. But the Gwen and the lamb. Have a good one. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd. So have a good one.